Yeah, here we go, I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing.
Yeah. Here we go, what? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back once again, TJ Quake, yo, ghetto gamer. And I'm here once again to give it to you real. We got some live news right now from my boy, YoungRippa, coming out with his own comic universe, a new cosmic flavor. That's right, Rippaverse. That's right, Rippaverse. And ladies and gentlemen, when I say Rippaverse, I mean this is going to be the thing that's going to come out against the Marvels, against the DC Comics. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody ever thought it could happen. Nobody ever thought it could happen. They thought that the brother man was full of fluffy fluff, stuffy stuff. No, not YoungRippa. I've been watching this guy for a minute now. YoungRippa is also one of the main guys that's out there that's inspired me to get up here and do a lot of my own things as far as podcasting and stuff like that goes. As you guys all know me, I kind of have a little bit of common flavor with YoungRippa as far as music goes. We're both in bands, and I was part of the band Slapback. You know, that's where my name TJ Quake comes from the band. I was a rapper in the band Slapback. So we come from that flavor and that entertainment zone, but we come from an old school zone too. YoungRippa is one of those brothers, man, is a major entrepreneur, and he's been just widely just making things crack, dude. I mean, this brother is like the man. Okay, I fist up to my man YoungRippa because he's making it happen with Rippaverse, and we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about what's going on behind the scenes with these freaking haters. Okay, these so-called people of diversity and inclusion, and we gotta help the black man and all this bullshit. Okay, these woke ass activists that are always talking about they trying to be down for the black man, for the Latino and all that stuff, for indigenous people. Oh, the white man took over your land. We got white privilege, all that bullshit. I'm sorry I had to say it, but I just had to throw it out there and everything. Because these people are the biggest motherfucking lying pieces of shizzle there is. And everything. They are hypocrites to the nearest end. They are the true, and I'm going to say this over and over again, they are the true racists. Don't let them fool you, ladies and gentlemen, because when finally a brother, a black man, who comes out with a comic that features a black man, oh, they're all hating now. Oh, it's a problem now. Oh, well, this can't be. Why? Because YoungRippa happens to, have a different political view than you? Because he thinks differently. He thinks for himself. He has his own mind. He has a group of friends called Geeks and Gamers. Shout out to Jeremy out there, Ryan Kennel out there, all the rest of them like Geek and Gamer homies out there that I love watching all the time. I watch these guys all the time. I love watching their content. But that's because they create great content and they come at you with truth, real truth. People like Brian Tatum, Black conservative ABL, Candace Owens, all these type of people that, technically, or some of these people are of color. Yet, for some reason, because they fall on the wrong political aisle, they're all hated on by the left. I wonder why. But anyway, enough about that. We're going to be talking about Rippaverse. YoungRippa, Eric July. That's right. AKA YoungRippa. But, he came out with his own deal, you guys. He's got his own thing cracking. He's been saving and putting his money together for years. And I've been hearing about him talking about his own comic book thing for quite some time now. Actually, over the past year that I've been actually, checking his content out, along with Geeks and Gamers and all these guys. I've been watching these guys for I guess the last year and a half, 2 years almost, and everything about that. And dude, they've all come up. They've all freaking to do their thing. No matter how much hate comes their way, they get bigger and larger. So the more you hate on these people, the more you hate on me and everybody else that's conservative or independent or don't think the way you think and everything, we're just going to keep getting bigger. And as YoungRippa says, Eric July says, and everything, we're going to win. We're going to win. You can't stop us. That's right. And he's absolutely right about that. And I'm going to support his flavor coming out. Let's check out this right here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk, and I got my podcast that we throw out there. I got a TJ&MJ Spend Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews. We throw that out your way on the podcast, and of course these crazy ass videos that I be doing on just everything when we talk about games, videos, just the life of what's going on in the world, Hollywood, movies, you name it. I'm talking about it. And today, I'm going to feature my boy, YoungRippa, because this guy is the man, and I'm proud of this brother right here because he shows what brothers should be doing. Instead of being out there shooting each other in the streets, we should be appreciating each other. But no, we got brothers doing the same old things because people are hating them. Brothers are hating them too, Hate on another brother, man, because this is something black people always do to each other. We always freaking we always jack each other down because we jealous of one another. We can't, one brother can't have something going good and have a nice little business cracking without this brother over here saying, oh man, he just got that because, his papa gave him money. That's all that, man, shoot, man, frick that, man. Yeah. That's how they get. And then they want to come and take what you got and jack your world up. That's what black people do to each other a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to say it about black people like that, but a lot of us, my people, they just don't lift each other up. They keep talking about the white man's doing everything to them when it's really our own people doing it to ourselves. We jack ourselves over. We can't freaking appreciate another brother coming up like YoungRippa right here. Let me get on over here. Throw his flow up here. This is his website right here. And everything. Rippaverse Comics. Let's get into this. As Brandon would say. I'm already hot and sweaty, these lights and shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to check out this video. We're going to get a preview of YoungRippa's flavor. And then we're going to talk about all the freaking craziness that's going on. This guy funded his own thing out of his own pocket. All these haters out there say, oh, he got funded by crowdfunding, or somebody gave him that. No. No, YoungRippa, Eric July, freaking did this himself. And he got two of the baddest motherfuckers in the industry, in comic drawing industry, to freaking help him out with it. Along with a bunch of other people that he's hired on, that he is giving a job to and everything, out of his own pocket. He's making this shit happen. And everything. Never say that you can't do that because mama said cat was beat till we could. Yes. So don't say you can't do something. Just do it. Like this brother. So let's check out YoungRippa's flavor right here. This is Rippaverse Comics, a comic book company for comic book readers. The American comic book industry has its issues, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a market. You just want awesome comics and a place to escape. Somebody has to bring it back to the essence. Why not us? Why not? Why not us? Why not Eric July? Why can't Eric July, a black man, who you guys all supposed to be saying, come on, let's help the black man out. Okay, well, he's helping himself out. He's doing it himself and everything. He didn't need your freaking help. He didn't need you going, oh, poor black guy, oh, black people can't get anything. Black people are just, we can't make things happen for ourselves. Why is it that Eric July can then? How is it he did it out of his own pocket? He earned his own flow. He made this shit happen himself. Black man. Wonder why. Maybe if you put a little hard work and put some thought process and have a creative mind, you can accomplish what this brother's done. So let's go ahead and watch this real quick, and then we're going to talk about all the other craziness that's happening. We're going to check this out real quick. I'll put this on my headphone right here. Oh, no, put that in the headphones. There we go. So far, I'm going to tilt the hat to the backside, and let's find out what this is about. See if I can get that wide. Play, please. And this is ISOM. I think it's ISOM comic book number 1. I'm going to buy this bad boy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check out what he's got to say. Eric July. This is like a movie.
ISOM issue number 1 is the first book released through Rippaverse Publishing, which makes it extremely significant. Though this is ISOM's self-titled book, it also serves as a launching pad for our entire universe. This 96-pager was written by myself, Eric July. The pencil and ink work was done by the great Cliff Richards, and the color work was done by Gabe El Taib, 2 comic book veterans. This book is part 1 of the ill-advised arc, and it follows Avery Silman, who lives right outside of Flores Park, Texas, the place where he was born and raised. Now, Avery is what is known as an accept, which is what common folk in this area call special people. Years ago, shortly after he got his abilities, Avery decided to become a hero of sorts and adopted the moniker ISOM. But a certain event had him come to the realization that this life wasn't for him. So now he lives on his own ranch outside of the big city. One day, Avery gets a call from his sister Altona. She wants him to visit his old buddy because a family friend that interned at her company, Projexis, has gone missing. That old friend is Darren Fontano, and apparently he has some connection to his family friend. Fontano has much changed since he was kicking it with Avery when they were, wee lads. Now he's a cold-blooded shot caller that isn't afraid to do what it takes to remain in his position as one of the most respected people in the city. This is a man that you do not want to cross. What was supposed to be a simple meetup with an old friend turns into the longest day of Avery's life. He runs into other accepts such as Santuan, Yaira, and the Alpha Court, and some of these altercations take a very violent turn considering his past with one of these characters. You can see why he tries to stay out of the city. Who is this family friend, and what is their connection with Darren Fontano? How does this meeting between him and Avery turn out? And does he get the information that Altona needs? How does this impact the psyche of Avery, who went from a hero to a now blue-collar civilian? These are all questions that will be answered in ISOM issue number 1, which you can now pre-order at Rippaverse.com, along with some other limited edition merchandise items that will give you some more insight on the characters, such as
check this out.
Earth, a place with such interesting beings. Like many other planets throughout the cosmos, their subjects have needless squabbles. But from those conflicts, I've discovered some creatures that could be of great use to our efforts. I'm not quite ready for the selection, but after many patient years, I feel it is time for more thorough documentation. This city is where we begin.
Yeah. Rippaverse, baby. Rippaverse. Rippaverse. Don't get the shits twisted, ladies and gentlemen. That was off the hook right there.
Yeah.
Off the freaking hook. Dang, that mess was off the chain, dude. Man, YoungRippa, dude, dude, this guy is just, he's throwing out quality flavor. That's all I got to say, y'all. Quality flavor. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Rippaverse. And that is what's coming to comics now. And DC and Marvel, oh, you better watch out. You better watch out with all this freaking wokety woke and I'm going to put all this woke stuff in and inclusivity and diversity and all this stupid shit that nobody asked for. Because comics already had all that stuff. It already had diversity. It already had, inclusion, inclusive stuff and all that stuff. It had all that and so forth. What it didn't have is the pushing of your kind of, immoral ways put up in there and so forth. We didn't have to be forced into, we got to have trans this, we got to have gay that, we got to have the women are the most powerful of all time. We got to emphasize that. We got to put that on the front page, and we got to make that the thing about the comic book, not the story. Not the actual characters themselves or how they became that way. Not Mary Sue's out there and so forth, but real women who actually came up and actually became something like Rogue Another one of my favorite comic book heroes, Storm, another female comic book hero that I love, and so forth. But they always say we hate women, though, and so forth. But, you know, they don't know comic book lovers. They don't know people that are into this community. People that have been collecting comic books for years. And I'm not really a comic book guy. I'm not one of those guys that goes and buys comics, actually. I've always thought they were cool. Always kind of checked them out here and there, but I was never really a collector and so forth. But here's something that I can actually jump in for the first time and come in from the get-go and know these characters from the get-go. And as they grow, I get to grow with them and see how everything comes. And I can be one of those guys that was there when it first started. That's what I love about this whole vibe with the whole Rippaverse comics and so forth, because this thing right here is like some new shiz, and it's going to compete with Marvel and DC, who have basically completely sold their fans down. They hate their fans. They hate their fan base. They don't make movies for the fans anymore. They make movies for SJWs now, who don't watch their movies. They don't pick up their comics. They don't watch their movies. They don't buy their merchandise. They don't do none of that shit. Real fans do that. When Marvel was first starting, they had things going cracking. And then after the last Avenger movie, boom, everything went downhill. And so forth. They got this stupid freaking hero chick. I don't know who she is. Another Miss Marvel or something like that and everything. She's the most cheesiest thing ever and so forth. The dadgum TV shows is freaking flopping on Disney Plus and so forth. Miss Marvel is just, this thing is like freaking watching Nickelodeon. And you want me to take this comic book chick serious? Please. They just messed up Thor again. That little Love and Thunder. They made that into Fruit Loop Town. Everybody's gay. Everybody's rainbow bright and everything. And all the women are the most powerful. And the thing that really that made me, as soon as they told me that Natalie Portman was going to be Thor now, I'm like, what? She's going to be picking up the hammer and stuff? What? She was his freaking girlfriend in the first Thor movie. Now all of a sudden Thor's supposed to be like, oh, he's just a brute man. He's nobody special. We're going to take his name, which is not supposed to be like it's a comic book name like Batman. No, Batman, the Batman is his what you call his call sign. That's his call sign name. Robin is a call sign name. The Joker is a call sign name, but they have their real names. Thor's real name is Thor. It's not a call sign name. So they all of a sudden change her to calling her Thor. That wasn't a name that he made up. He was given that name at birth. So I don't understand. I never understood that. Why are you calling her Thor? It's her call sign name now. No. So as soon as I saw that mess and they were going to put that in there, I was like, nope, I'm not watching it. I'm done. I'm freaking done with Marvel. I'm done with DC and I'm done with Marvel. But I'm looking forward to this stuff. Rippaverse. This is what I'm looking forward to. This shit is right here. I want to get this ISOM. The ISOM comic book magazine. I'm going to get this bad boy. Rippaverse is on its way right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be no joke. And get this website. You can go to Rippaverse.com. You could go here. You could pre-order your first copy when it comes out. He is making things crack. He's got all kinds of things with this thing. T-shirts, hats, you name it. And he is, dude, I'm telling you, dude, I have a feeling with the back end, he's already collected up to $1 million on this. People backing this project. They say it couldn't be done, but no, you got all these haters out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. YoungRippa has something to say about that right here. You guys can see right here. I'm going to pull this up for you. See if I can blow it up a little bit here. Here we go. Yeah. So YoungRippa gets up here and he goes, Eric July, I've been called some vile things over the last day by weirdos attempting to make an enemy out of me for the crime of starting my own comic book company. Go figure. Why would they go that far to calling him names like the N-word? Oh yeah, we're going to get to that one. Oh yeah. The so-called stop racism people. Oh yeah, my mom always tells you get some of these fake white people that act like they're your friends. Oh, you get them mad one day. I guarantee you'll hear the N-word come out their mouth. Oh, my mom used to tell me that shit all the time, and that's exactly what's happening. Now, I know who the real racists are. I mean, Eric July knows who the real racists are. It ain't us. It's not people like Geeks and Gamers and everybody else who's on the Republican side. No, you guys keep forgetting that where the party that started all that craziness, that wanted to keep slavery, that's your Democrats. Always remember that shit. Look into your history, because they still proving that shit to this day. And he says, the hating is unhealthy. I'm going to win. This community is going to win. My friends are going to win. We will win. Because he's all about making things crack, y'all. He ain't about all this stupidity and so forth. He ain't about all the, fools, calling them this, calling them that. You think these names give, for all you haters out there and everything, that you think Eric July gives a flip about your name? You only making them bigger. You know what I'm saying? You only putting his name out there even further. Oh, this Eric July guy. Who's this Eric July guy? Oh, he's a punk. This guy's this. Oh, really? Okay. People are going to want to find out who Eric July is. And then they're going to see what he's really got going on. And they're going to go, what the frick are these fools talking about? I like this shit. And everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's happening. So you got people out there saying all kinds of stupid shit and whatnot. And I got on one guy's behind the other day, because I had to write a little something myself, because these fools, they just act stupid. Geeks and Gamers put out a thing for them. Everybody's backing them, dude. People ain't playing around with this shit anymore, dude. They making some stuff happen, and I'm proud of people like this guy, Eric July. Back his stuff, get on his team, dude. I had to get in there and put my 2 cents in there and say what's cracking. And for all you haters out there, man, forget y'all. No, nobody's caring. Nobody gives a flip about what you think. You think any of us think we care about what you think and everything? 2 flips about y'all and so forth. Trust me. And everything, because the real brothers are coming up. Oh yeah, black people. There's a number of black people starting to wake up to the nonsense of the freaking far left. To you wokey woke people. To you freaking activists out there, BLM and freaking Antifa and all you whack ass flipnecks. We don't give a flip about you, man. You ain't scaring nobody. And so forth. Because you notice how they always be running up on little people. They run up on little people. They don't run up on no real motherfuckers. They don't want to come up in no real hood. And start seeing that. When have you ever seen Antifa come up in Compton? Go to Southside Chicago and everything. Oh, you ain't gonna see them up in there. Why? Because they get their little lily white asses beat down. Because all of them motherfuckers are a bunch of communist, evil ass bastards. That's what they are. And the people that are talking shiz on Eric July are a bunch of evil ass bastards. And so forth. And we don't give a shiz about you. And guess what? He is going to win. This shiz is going to blow up, because there's more and more people like me that are going to be backing this and be going out for this stuff. I'm going to buy the copy of it, of the first one that comes out. I'm getting this stuff. So trust me on that. You know what I'm saying? So you got all these people on Twitter, you got some people saying cool stuff, some people talking smack. But there was one guy that actually called him the N-word, and then had the nerve right after that to say that Eric July is a racist. And he says, I know I'm going to get backlash for saying it, but he has the N-word up there. And I wonder why. Funny how when the Democrats say the N-word to somebody, they don't get taken down. How come they don't get taken down? And so forth. How's the algorithm figure that one out? Does it have some special type of thing that figures out that you're a wokey woke leftist and so forth? And it figures out that through the algorithms. Oh, wait, hold up. This is one of us. He said the N-word. Yeah, don't worry about it. Dude, The View just excused Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Bear, Sonny, whatever her freaking name is, and everything. They're on freaking television up there freaking after Biden's wife called Mexicans a bunch of tacos, referred to them by tacos, by food. She was referring to a bunch of other races by the food. And they weren't happy about this. The Latino community was quite upset. Quite upset. Yeah, they didn't like it. They were like, what the hell? What did this witch just say? What did this heifer white woman just say? And so forth. Oh, yeah, she's up here. Where's she at? And so forth. Where's that little freaking heifer at? I mean, it's hilarious. The stuff that these wokey wokes always be freaking saying. It cracks me up, dude. and so forth. I'd be just like, okay, let me see. Where's Jill Biden? Here she is, Miss Taco Comic, right here. Let's go to her real quick. And
meet the design tool
and listen to what she had to say about Latinos, Latinx, supposable Latinx.
Telling a group of Latino voters they were, quote, as unique as breakfast tacos.
The diversity of this community, as distinct as the Bogotas of the Bronx, as beautiful as the blossoms of Miami, and as unique as the breakfast tacos here in San Antonio.
And you're laughing about that?
Is your strength.
The comment came during a prepared speech in San Antonio, Texas, where the largest civil rights group in the country gathered for a conference. Now, the National Association of Hispanic Journalists is responding in a tweet, encouraging, quote, Dr. Biden and her speechwriting team to take the time in the future to better understand the complexities of our people and communities. The group adding, we are not tacos.
We are not tacos. We are not tacos. Miss Biden, Miss Jill Biden, Miss Dr. Biden, whatever the hell you think you are, and so forth. But this is how Democrats really think of you. See, when you know who a racist is by the stuff that comes out their freaking mouth. And they think it's cool. It's like when Joe Biden said, you ain't black unless you vote for me. It just went over some black people. Says, I don't know how most black people didn't catch that shiz and everything and so forth. But they went and voted for this racist piece of shizzle anyway and so forth. I don't get it, dude. And so forth. Democrats, these elitist white Democrats, and I call them the elitist white Democrats and everything, have always been the party of racism. They only hid their freaking racism. They do it like most guys do. I have black friends, like the guy that called Eric July the N-word. And then he going to try to act like he's standing up against racism. In the same breath, he called him an N-word. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? But anyway, so, it's just the way it is. But here we got Eric July, what he's trying to do for the comic book world and for entertainment in general and so forth is Eric July rips Hollywood's tokenization of comic book characters after Titans Tim Drake casting announcement and everything. This was back when they made Tim Drake, who's supposed to be the new Robin, into a gay guy. Now he's gay. He used to be in a good. Now all of a sudden he's a bisexual guy, and he's up there kissing on freaking dudes and stuff. Like, okay, cool, whatever. But why did you have to change him into a gay guy? He wasn't gay, and so forth. Why can't you take some other characters, make a new character? And this is what Eric July and a lot of other people in the comic book industry say that are fans of comic books. Why do you guys always got to take our characters that we grew up with? Batman, Superman, all these things. Now, Superman's son is freaking gay. He's kissing on dudes and all this stuff. What the hell, dude? Why can't you just make some new character and make him gay? You want to know why, peoples? Because they know you won't buy the freaking comic. They know that if you put a freaking brand name like Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Robin, you put something that's known, and then it's called bait and switch. We'll bait them with the name, and then we'll switch it around on them when they get the comic book. Let go! I get the comic book. What the? Whoa! What the hell? Yeah, that's what people are doing when they do. So they tokenize our characters. They make all these white characters who were initially white, like Superman. Now they want to make a black Superman. I'm like, what the frick? I say, dude, I'm sorry. I am black, but I grew up with Superman being a white man. He's not black. Black Panther's black. Okay. Storm is black. We got plenty of black heroes out there. Why don't you guys make a movie on one of those black heroes? No, they want to take other iconic heroes that we already know about and so forth. And all of a sudden they want to change either their sex, sexual preferences or and then they want to make that about their sex. They don't even make it the hero. It's like, you don't have to talk about his sexual preference and everything, but they want to make that the first gay Robin, the first freaking gay motherfucking Batman. They want to make everybody gay now, but they can't freaking make their own characters that way. Make a brand new character and make that guy gay and so forth, or make that guy transsexual or trans whatever and so forth. Go ahead and do it that way. nobody would complain. Nobody would have a problem. It'll be a new character, you date it, and if he happens to be good, the character has some story to it, and it's not just all about him wanting to, hook up with somebody, because that's all when you're talking about the LGBT community, really all you're talking about is their sexual preference. What does that got to do with the superhero? The superhero is supposed to be about the guy who takes down the bad guy and so forth. He's the hero. I don't need to know about him wanting to be with some dude or her wanting to be with some other woman, or this girl doesn't want to be a girl anymore. She wants to be a woman. She wants to be a man, and she wants to be a superhero, and she wants to do all. That's the stuff that Eric July used to talk about, tokenization all the time and so forth. So he said, I'm tired of this shiz. I'm going to make my own shiz. I'm going to come up with my own thing. Here it is. First campaign. ISOM. Dude, this is it. He's got the bad boys behind him. He's got the talent, the content. He's got the quality. His comic books look great. The characters look great, and so forth. You got people say, "Oh, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look like real comic book flavor." I'm like, man, what the hell? What the hell are you looking at? I'm like, really? It's like, man, you must be out your last mind, dude. Get out of here. These people, they crack me up. But he coming up with his own comic book flavor, and I'm digging on it, dude. I'm digging on it. This shit is tight. And I'm going to back it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ Quake, Yo Ghetto Gamer. Once again, coming at you with the real deal. Coming at you with, check out Eric July's new flavor. You guys can go to his website over here. And check out Rippaverse and get behind a guy who's making it happen. Get behind a real brother who's making shit happen, who's bringing characters in. And the thing is, not only did he bring a new comic book in, but the comic book character is black. But this is something you guys always talk about. Oh, we need diversity. We need all this stuff. And then when he does it, somebody comes out there, a black man comes up with a black comic book character and stuff. You guys want to start tripping and calling them all kinds of names and shiz. I ain't got time to get into all the freaking looks of all the people that talk shiz on them and everything. You guys can check that shiz out yourselves on Twitter and see all the stupidity that's out there. But come and check this boy's flavor out. Come pre-order his stuff. You can view his the latest campaign right here on his website and so forth. It gives you detail, a short story right here, description, the story, so you can kind of get ahead of the game on the comic book when it comes out. Eric July, I'm behind you, dude. This is TJ Quake, Yo Ghetto Gamer. You know how we do, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out our podcasts coming out. If you guys like the content I throw out there, please give a little thumbs up. We can always use a thumbs up. It helps out the channel and all that stuff. And do a little subscribe if you like that too. All my podcast people out there, you know how we do. This is TJ Quake, Yo Ghetto Gamer. I'm literally outie 5,000. Peace.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJ Quake, the Ghetto Gamer.
TJ Quake, the Ghetto Gamer.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I'm TJ Quake, the Ghetto Gamer. On this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up. Gonna shoot 'em up. Right here on the gaming string. Bang, bang. Blaze 'em on up. TJ Quake. We bustin' like 1, 2, 3. Here we go.